It's like Christmas.
Yes.
Oh God, all right. Okay, the moment of truth.
Oh, the boxes are quite big.
So, dangerous things. So I've been wanting to get a microchip in my hand for probably about a good year now, isn't it, Georgia? But look, they've got two different kinds of microchips. So I want the RFID one, and they implant it by taking in a big syringe and then putting it under the skin. Okay, so we're unboxing the RFID NFC implant kit. So let's see what's inside. It's from Dangerous Things. So we've got two things here. Oh,
That's actually inside that tiny thing.
so let's pull it out. Look, it's even on a little keychain for me.
So you can use it like this first, while you get used to it, and then crack it open, inject it.
And then this here is, do not open until visiting. So yeah, so this is the sterile kit. So it looks like we've got some patches and obviously the nice syringe to shove it in.
And basically in here you've got this little thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to basically plug this into your laptop, put your chip next to it, and it'll type into your laptop exactly what your chip number is.
Okay.
So this will tell you what the number is that you need to tell, for example, your gym, this chip is what you need to put in, essentially.
So it really is just the size of a grain of rice, isn't it?
I feel a little bit better having seen that, to be honest.
Yeah, you think you might get one now?
Maybe.
This is exciting.
Isn't it exciting? And I also want to ask Beth a very personal question. Since she's got her background in religious studies, people have been commenting on my content on Instagram and telling me that by getting my microchip, I'm summoning the devil. Something I found very unsettling that I wanted to talk to you about is people have been saying that I'm the devil, and people have been commenting Bible verses under my content. They've been telling me I'm getting the mark of the beast. Do you agree with them? Like,
Do I agree with him?
am I doing a devilish kind of behavior? Like, I'm keen to hear your thoughts.
No, so I'm an anthropologist looking at religion and technology. I don't come from a specific religious perspective, but I am looking at people who use these kinds of satanic, demonic narratives to talk about the future of AI, the future of transhumanism. People who are, like yourself, engaging with technology at the physical level, want to have it within their bodies, that they do tie this into their personal interpretations of apocalyptic scenarios. It overlaps with some more broad spiritual new age ideas as well about what's natural and what's not natural, and this idea that if you're taking on board technology and becoming transhumanist or using AI, that you're engaged in something that's malevolent, that's satanic and demonic. These are narratives of rejection that actually you can see going back to the origin of other technologies as well. So, printing press was responded to as the work of the devil. Some people are very literal about the satanic element, and some people are very literal about the God element as well when it comes to talking about AI. So these narratives interweave with each other in very interesting and creative ways. But I'm just, I'm sorry that people were calling you names online.
All right, so welcome to another video. All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the brother Shaquat Rakah coming from the Company of Prophets Camp that is located out here in Tampa, Florida. And first and foremost, before I start this lesson, I want to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. All right, Yahweh and Yahushua being the true names of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son. And I also want to give double honors unto the apostles and bishops of Great Millstone who teach this truth and ruleth well. All right, today, we're just going to touch up on this, which, we've been telling you, starting from the apostles, starting from Apostle Tahar, the apostles and elders, going on down, which the MOTB, the Mark of the Beast, is the RFID micro C-hook. All right, what you see, this idiot, this lady, she done took that thing, man, and she's done for it. She could call it a day because we know about the punishment spoken of in Revelation 14. Anybody that takes this, it doesn't matter how special you think you are, who you are, you're going to eat a nuclear missile, all right? Which is going to be the result of World War III, that thermonuclear fire. All right, those that take this thing is going to be put in this. But, we've been telling you, which I'll read the scripture up here, which I believe this is not in the KJV, but it says Ezekiel 33:33. It says, when all this happens, and it is going to happen, right? All these prophecies, starting with the apostles and elders going on down. All of us, brethren, we've been telling you about these different prophecies, the MOTB, Jacob's trouble, World War III, the famine of the word, the nuclear missiles, etc., man. We tell you, day in, day out, every Saturday, even throughout the week, we put these videos out. We've been telling you, the apostles and elders been telling y'all for years, almost 40 years, going on down. All right, it says they'll realize that a prophet was among them, and which we know the scripture says the faithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So she thinks she ain't take the MOTB, which she said those people in the comments were saying, she's worshiping the devil or something like that. All right, which you took the MOTB, man. All right, and you're done for. You're gonna just, live your best life until these thermonuclear missiles hit Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, the city of confusion. All right, but let me grab this real quick. This is the book of Habakkuk, because we, like I said, starting with the apostles and elders, we've been telling you, and y'all gonna know. People don't believe right now. All right, it says, they'll realize that a prophet been among them. All right, we tell our people throughout these videos, even throughout the week, and millions of people walk past. But hey, when this thing come to pass, when they got chipping stations all around the world, when they make this thing mandatory, you gonna know that a prophet had been among you, man. All right, this is Habakkuk 2. I'm gonna start in 2. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables. Right, write the vision, referring to these prophecies, which, our forefathers and all the prophets spoken of in this holy Bible. They wrote about the visions. The Lord gave them visions, and they wrote them down to the best of their ability. All right, like Jacob's trouble, the MOTB, the nuclear missiles, etc., man. All right, and they wrote them down to the best of their ability. And almost 2,000 years later, we seeing these things, manifest, man. It says that he may run that readeth it. Now he was referring to the elect. At the end of the day, everybody's not going to understand the prophecy. The Lord said he revealeth his secret unto the servant, the prophets. Only the elect and, in the 1/3, they're the only ones that's not going to take this thing. And they're the only ones that's going to understand. They're the only ones that's going to fully have an understanding of what the MOTB is. What time we're in, which we know we're in the last days. They'll know about Jacob's trouble, etc., man. And they're going to get right. When they hear this word, they're going to run. And they're going to get right, man, to the best of their ability. Verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And right, like I said, the vision referring to these prophecies. And, the Lord has these prophecies set at a certain time period, which we don't know. All right. But it says, but at the end it shall speak. And, 2nd Esdras 9 says, measure thou the time diligently in itself. All right. Which we know if you're doing that, we in the last days, man. All right. We don't know the exact day and hour. Even Yahweh Shah doesn't even know. All right, we don't know the exact day and how we're going to get out of here, but we know we in the last days, man. We seeing all the signs, the different events, the different prophecies, everything going around the world taking place, man. All right, it says, and not lie. All right, and you got these other camps, which they're quiet. All right, they were saying that they was mocking the apostles and elders, talking about the MOTB was sin. MOTB was white women. How the fuck can you purchase sin, bro? How the fuck can you purchase sin, man? All right, but at the end she'll speak and not lie. And, a perfect example, you had Bishop Nate, that guy, he was talking about, it's June, ain't no micro C-hips. And literally a week later, the FDA approved, which the FDA is the Food and Drug Administration, they approved Elon Musk for the Neuralink, in which we see he got his first patient, and I did a video on it. That patient was talking, he got on Joe Rogan's podcast, was talking about how he could play games all night, and he's about to play the new Call of Duty with his brain. He don't have to use a controller. He's paralyzed, but it making him walk again, etc. And they're saying Elon Musk has a second patient, man. All right. It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And if you're in a sincere spirit, you'll want this thing to be made mandatory right now, because the MOTB is here. Look up Pay With Your Palm technology. Yeah, okay, look up the Neuralink, etc. It's here. We're just waiting for the prophecy for it to be made mandatory all around the world. All right, which is to come. All right, but we understand prophecy, but hey, The MOTB could be here in months, a year from now. Who knows? But it's right around the corner, man. And it's going to come and it's not going to tarry. And like I said, you know, the Lord has a certain date and time period it's going to come. And we're very close, man. But, you know, let's get into it. Revelation 13 and 15. And, you know, me and the brother Abol, we did a class on Monday, which you should know about it, what the MOTB is right now. But, you know, it's a balance. You know, we got, you know, newer brothers waking up. All right, this Revelation 13, I'm going to start at 15. It says, and he, who's that he referring to? Esau, Edom. It says, had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And what is that image of the beast referring to? This new world order these top wicked elites are trying to push out. It says that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. All right, when this thing is made mandatory, all right, then they're going to show no mercy, man. If you don't want to get jiggy with it, they're going to kill you, man, simply to put it to you. It says he calls it all, so that means everybody. Both small and great, okay? Babies, newborns, down to your great-grandparents. Rich and poor, all right, down to Bill Gates' little baby, down to the homeless guy at the gas station. It says free and bond, all right, down to your Trump supporters, your average law-abiding citizen, down to your cousin Tyrone and Jose that's locked up. To receive a mark in their right hand and their foreheads, in which it could be anywhere. All right, you got Elon Musk talking about putting it. Well, he already got a dude with it. He got a guy with it in his forehead, man, playing games and chess all day, man. All right. It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. All right. And which really, you know, this devil wants total control. All right. What he's going to do ain't going to be no more credit cards. All right. No more cash. You got to take this implement, man. In which the WEF a couple months ago, it was an article. They said very soon you're going to need an implant to purchase things such as food and water. And this is what they're talking about, the MOTB, which is right around the corner, man. All right, Salakia. All right, but without this thing, you ain't going to be able to do nothing. And this is when we're going to have to put our trust, okay, in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. All right? And this is for you, lady, if you're watching this, you idiot. But, you know, it's a balance, though. The Lord want her to be destroyed. All right, she's going to be destroyed. This is the punishment for her and everyone that takes this thing. Revelation 14 and 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead and his hand. All right, so this angel is telling John the Revelator, you know, he's giving them a warning for people that take this thing. All right, this is what's going to happen to those that worship this beast. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. All right, when you go in that word indignation, it goes into righteous anger. And you bozo Christians push out the Lord's coming back with peace. And that's nowhere in the scriptures, man. The Lord is angry right now, man. Hey, you're going to feel that wrath. You're going to feel that indignation, whoever takes this thing. It says that he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb, in which we know, okay, you know, World War III, a major prophecy, that's going to result, you know, with burning and fuel of fire. All right, and simply to put it to you, anybody that takes this thing, you're going to be sitting in that fire, and them angels going to be zapping your ass too through those chariots, which I call the so-called UFOs. All right, this is the punishment for those that take this thing, man. Let me grab this too, because it's a great time to test it, man. All right, because ain't going to be no more. It's going to be a famine out here. Ain't going to be no food and water. And they're going to tell you, look, if you want to eat, you got to take this thing. All right, but we all going to be tested. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. What is my patience referring to? And this is in red letters, so this is Yahweh Shah speaking. What is my patience referring to? This truth, the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. It says, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation. And the hour of temptation is that everybody's going to be tried. All of us going to be tried, speaking for myself. And all you brothers and sisters, you Akim and Aqua that's tuning in, that's watching, we all going to be tried. All right? But it says, I will also keep thee, not yourself. So I can't sit here and say, I'm not going to take it. You know, we got to be humble. You know, I pray the Lord keeps a spirit on me to not take that thing. Even if I got to go 3 days, you know, without eating. Or even if we got to get, some brothers going to be beheaded for not taking this thing. All right, and it might be me. It might not be me. It might be you. It might not be you. But it's going to be somebody. All right, but you got to have a certain spirit on you. But the Lord is going to keep those, and he's going to keep the elect. Which I hope to be, and all you sincere brethren out there. All right, It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth, in which everybody's going to be tried. The Lord's testing those who belongs to this world, man. All right, who's really about it? It says, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. And whether you know it or not, all you brethren, even for myself, we got a spiritual crown over us. We don't see it, but we got a spiritual crown on us. All right, so don't let nothing take your crown. You know, not this devil, not this MOTB. All right, not that you ain't ate in 3 days. Don't let that take your crown. Don't let no women take your crown, whatever you going through. All right, keep pushing, man. All right. Let me grab this real quick. I don't want to make this lesson too long. All right. But Yahweh I pray this lesson be edifying. Romans 11:4. But what saith the answer of the Heavenly Father unto him? I have reserved in myself 7,000 men. And when you go into that number 7, it goes into completion. And it's not talking about exactly 7,000 men. It's talking about the elect, the 144,000. All right, 12,000 men out of each tribe, the tribe of Israel, which consists of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. Lord, he predestined those that's not going to take this thing. It says, who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal. And the Lord has a set number of men, children, and women out there. As we know, we got the 1/3 that's not going to get down with this thing, man. Even if they got to get beheaded, go days without eating. But regardless, you know, the Lord's going to keep them protected throughout this great time of testing, throughout the great tribulation. All right. Let me grab this real quick. You know, I don't want to make this lesson too long, but hey, man, let me get back on her real quick. She's an idiot, man. But you're gonna know a prophet been among you, man. All right, this is oh yeah. I'm gonna close out with this. Like I said, I don't want to make this lesson too long, but Yahweh pray this lesson been edifying. This is Isaiah 10:20. All right, because really this is a great time of testing. All right, the hour of temptation is a time of faith. Who do you put your trust in? Esau, Edom, or Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah? It says, and it shall come to pass in that day. What day? When all that hell break loose, when the MOTB is made mandatory, when Jacob troubles pop off, when there's martial law in the streets, when there's no food, water, etc. It says that the remnant of Israel and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob. And the Lord not dealing with everybody for you bozo ass Christians. And the Lord ain't even coming back. The Lord's coming back. The Lord's not even coming back for 2/3 of his people, man. You other nations are through, whether you take it or not. You know, because Apostle Paul was going to it. You might have an Edomite that's not going to take this thing. They're still going to eat anew. So you're an Edomite. All right? It says, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. Right? We're not going to rely on our enemies. Who's smoting us? You know, we mainly get on Esau, Edom. But all these nations, the so-called Chinese, man, the so-called Arab, man, even these Africans, was Jake. We not no Africans, man. All right, we are Israelites. And you'll see a huge difference. They're black as shit. And they're disgusting, bro. All right, but they benefit off our oppression. They're smoting us. And really, you know, you go in the curses of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. Which you read that chapter from the 15th verse going on down to the 68th chapter. That's how you can tell you could depict who the Israelites are. Okay? But one of the curses will go to this devil for the want and need of all things, such as food, water, clothes, etc., man. But we come into a time we got to say, fuck you, bro. All right, we're going to fully 144% put our trust and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. And believe me, whoever these men are, Lord said, my servant shall eat, my servant shall, drink, my servant shall rejoice. All right, whoever these men are, they're going to be good. Lord said they're going to have abundance. And even the heathen shall envy thee, roughly paraphrasing. It says, but shall stay upon the Lord Yahweh, the Holy One of Israel in truth. All right, whoever the elect is, they're going to be doing this, man. And like I said, they're going to be good at the end of the day, man. All right, but hey, the mark of the beast is coming, man. The mark of the beast is here. The mandatory of the mark of the beast is coming, man. All right, but you brothers and sisters, stay strong, keep pushing, man. We here at the end. All right, but Abarat Azah, I pray this lesson be edifying. If this lesson was edifying unto you, it'll be edifying to the hopeful elected, to the Akim and the Aqua that's tuning in. And once again, before I close out, I want to give all honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. And once again, I want to give double honors unto the apostles and bishops, a great millstone who teach this truth. And with that, I'm going to say, I want to give double honors to apostles and elders, a great millstone who teaches the truth and ruleth well. And with that, I'm going to say, Shalom.